Hi, and welcome to this introduction of the new SuperOffice, which we call Generation 9. We will get to know the background of SuperOffice Generation 9, the first release with news and benefits, and of course what it means to you as a customer to be upgraded. But before we look at the news, let's talk a little business and why we've chosen to focus on certain areas in this version. We have talked a lot about customer journey in our webinars and seminars, customer meetings, and of course on our blog. And this is more important than ever. And this customer journey is the complete sum of experiences that customers and potential customers undergo when they interact with our company. So instead of looking at only a part of the transaction or an experience, the customer journey documents the full experience of being a customer. And contact points are seen from their side and not from our own. And this helps us prevent the inside-out thinking. And we have to remember that CRM is not only a software, it's a strategy. And it's to decide what works for you and to put the best practice in system. To be successful, you must have a clear ambition, define goals and KPIs, define work processes, customer program and categorization. We need the opportunity to measure and continuous follow-up and improvement. And processes, routines, and people doing the right things over time and being able to measure it is an important part of CRM and its success. And the CRM solution and the features will also support this, and that's why we're coming with a whole new generation of SuperOffice, where we have focused on many of these areas. So let's get better acquainted with SuperOffice Generation 9. Nothing stays the same, and neither does SuperOffice. SuperOffice has always embraced innovation and progress, and we always seek to improve our customers' experience with our product. And we regularly update our software with new features and functional improvements, big or small. And that's why our SuperOffice CRM online users get seamlessly updated with a set of new and improved features and functionality every 3 weeks. But every 5 years we take a deeper plunge, and then we introduce not just a new software release, but a new generation of SuperOffice CRM. And what we've seen and heard is that it starts with the customer experience, and there's a drive and a need to continuously improve our customers' customer experiences and how they interact with you in various channels, in your communication, in your products, and the services you provide. And you could say that it's all about improving the customer experience because it is such a potent competitive differentiator. We also recognize that there's a constant drive towards automation that standardizes and streamlines processes. Automation saves time. It reduces dependency upon manual tasks, which also support consistent customer experiences. And then there's the digitalization of customer journey and the digitalization of internal processes driven by maturing cloud technologies. And the time we have been through so far in the year 2020 has just proves how much of our society has transformed digitally, and this impacts how we conduct our business. We've also been monitoring the buzz around technologies like artificial intelligence and machine learning. And now these technologies are maturing, and we want to help you utilize these technologies together with your CRM solution. And finally, all of this is underpinned by the need for improving personal productivity, one of the areas that SuperOffice has always been at the forefront. And our answer to this is what we call SuperOffice G9. A new generation release comes with bigger changes to the entire SuperOffice CRM platform, employing new technologies, introducing changes to the UI and the UX design, all to improve the overall user experience, meet the changing business needs, and solve the challenges that arise in the world. We call this generation SuperOffice G9. And the key focus areas are a brand new user design that optimizes the user experience even more, and we will talk a lot more about that today. There will be many improved and new features introduced over the next few years. We will start with a new way to search and find information, new dashboard views, and more sales automation tools. and new features to automate more of the marketing processes. And this will also include a new editor and features that will support how you provide personalized communication to different target audiences. We will also introduce a new customer engagement center that redesigns how you can interact with your customers through various self-service tools. New features also include the AI as a service, starting off with embedded standardized artificial intelligence services to help you translate, understand the sentiment, and categorize incoming requests using AI technologies. And rest assured, we will tell you details closer to the time. The entire world has discovered the benefit of the cloud, and the use of Cloud Office is becoming the norm. SuperOffice will expand our offering in how it interacts with these Office tools. And first up is the new SuperOffice for Outlook, which is a pure cloud-based integration with Office 365 Outlook, and it's available now. Later, we will introduce the opportunity to initiate a video conferencing directly from SuperOffice Diary. We intend to support a continuous growing number of standard applications in the App Store, and you will have even more tools and flexibility to extend, customize, and configure your SuperOffice to fit different user groups and processes. SuperOffice G9 will be available both for on-site and for online distribution. And some features, capabilities, and modules will only be available for online, like those marked with the cloud symbol shown here. We will talk a little bit more about these key focus areas in detail, and then of course as they are available to you, you will get more information. And remember that G9 is our roadmap and our vision for the next 2 to 3 years, so not all of the functionality is available to you right now. Both new and improved features are planned to help you boost your sales and automate more of your sales process. And some of the things on the roadmap includes introduction of sales budgets, which will allow you for better monitoring and pipeline management in sales. The dashboards will also include new entities such as chats and forms, but also be more customizable and easier to set up to increase the overall use and value of these insights. Quote management will also be made over, ensuring a better and more efficient user experience overall. And among the new features we are looking at are to accommodate subscription-based selling and product packaging, and also a better approval process. And the quote connector connecting quote to ERP solutions will also be overhauled to increase its speed and performance. And marketing professionals today need to produce personalized content to make it available to the right person at the right time. And this is what marketing automation will help you achieve. Because to do this successfully, you need more tools that automate your marketing efforts. And SuperOffice will in G9 introduce a new and improved services, and this includes the marketing automation capabilities. And specifically, we aim to introduce a new editor that will improve the overall user experience of mailings, benefiting everyone, not just your marketing professional. And improvements will include the ability to drag and drop blocks, include social bars and buttons, and increase its adaptive capabilities in general. We also introduce email flows to allow a digital marketer to create personalized email communication that wins the moments that matter. And this can be defined to be sent out based on various criteria, such as specific action or indeed a lack of action. Lead scoring, which is a part of email flows and marketing automation, defining when a marketing lead has been nurtured enough for it to be a sales-ready lead, will be an important new feature that also supports the alignment between the marketing and the sales team inside your organization. And finally, we have plans to provide you with views to monitor and to determine what marketing efforts work best via the new marketing dashboards. And this functionality will aim to measure the effects across flows and show what mailings, links, and forms that perform the best. And these new features will be made available as a package and aim to be ideal for the majority of our customers. And there are also additional specialist tools available via our App Store for those that require even more or already have such tools in use. And note that these are big new changes and of course not coming in the first version, but it is useful to know that it is in the G9 plan. Creating customer experiences is not just about the outbound communication in marketing, but very much about your customers interacting with you through a variety of digital channels. And to help you effectively interact and engage with your customers through these digital channels, we will offer the Customer Engagement Center, which is a set of self-service tools that will further enhance the digitalization and automation of the customer experience. The Customer Engagement Center will contain such already existing features as chat, web forms, the tickets registration system, the knowledge base, and we'll collaborate with Cloud Office tools. It will be rich in functionality and open for third-party components, for example, e-signature tools and customizations. And this is a concept that is designed to help you redefine and to improve the way you connect with customers. And everyone is talking about the artificial intelligence technology and how it helps make better informed and quicker decisions, as well as utilize the cutting-edge technology. And to help smart user experiences and help our customers use the CRM data to achieve more, SuperOffice G9 will introduce the new AI as a service functionality. In a nutshell, our AI strategy is to seamlessly incorporate standard publicly available AI in our existing and planned CRM features and processes, eliminating the need to invest in costly and complex in-house AI solutions. And SuperOffice's AI as a service strategy is a way of taking the advantage of AI without having to do large investments. Our AI offering is called Hugo AI Service, and Hugo AI is seamlessly integrated into SuperOffice products. And to use it, you don't have to do any data preparation or manage models. Instead, you can simply put your data in SuperOffice CRM, and features powered by Hugo AI will use this data to help you make smarter sales and customer service decisions. And soon you'll be able to analyze a request text. You can categorize requests and connect with a chatbot supported by AI and machine learning. And already this year, we're looking at launching 4 of these pilot services. And with our planned Cloud Office automation features in SuperOffice G9, you'll be able to use your current identity providers, such as Google Gsuite or Office 365, to log in and manage users' identity more effectively. Federated authentication is an important feature for many, and especially larger companies. And the SuperOffice for Outlook add-on offers seamless integration with your Office 365 Outlook apps, and it works on any device and lets you view CRM data as well as archive directly from Outlook to SuperOffice. It offers the best of both worlds and has already been launched. And with nothing to install or to update, it removes the hassle of mailing without removing the core feature and benefits. The SharePoint Online Document plugin means that you can use the power of SharePoint with SuperOffice, and all documents are stored in SharePoint but are also available in SuperOffice. And documents can also be accessed by everyone in your company, and you'll be able to collaborate in the same document at the same time and have access to the older versions of the document as well. We also plan to offer a SuperOffice 365 add-on, which allows users to view and use CRM data in apps such as Word, Excel, and PowerPoint. And as it has become very clear in the recent months, digital communication solutions are needed, and we will enable you to collaborate digitally by launching video conferencing directly from your SuperOffice diary. And these features will improve your internal productivity and help you act better on the CRM data. The App Store secures scalability, agility, and low total cost of ownership. And by now, the App Store has more than 100 different apps, and the consumption of these apps is growing rapidly. And more apps are added on a regular basis. And this is truly one of the great benefits of our cloud offering, CRM Online. Not only that, we keep investing into the expansion of our APIs and the customization tools to help you further fine-tune your CRM solution. For example, the in-product tools like macros are a series of if this, then that triggers and actions, and the more advanced CRM script will let you automate and streamline a number of processes. And our plan is to introduce even more options to configure screens to fit different user groups. and a new updated version of the SDK documents for advanced integrations with your back office systems. And also tap into the world of Zapier and create productive workflows and automations. This is only for our online users. So plenty of exciting things to come, as you can see. And the obvious question is, of course, when is this coming? And this is our roadmap and our vision for the next 2 to 3 years. So clearly not all of this is around the corner, but for this year, we can go a bit more in detail of what's coming. Note that these 8 focus areas are news that will come your way over the next 1 to 3 years. And we will clearly tell you much more about each and every area as and when these are released to you. And to start with what we see will be available this year, then you can expect a new user interface, a new way of searching and finding information, a new customer engagement center, and the first set of AI as a service features. And of course, more cloud office collaboration features, such as being able to initiate a video meeting directly from your appointment in the diary. In the rest of the presentation, we will talk about the very first release, 9.1. But now let's pause for a minute and enjoy this little sneak preview film. So let's take a closer look at the SuperOffice CRM 9.1. As you saw in the preview film, and true to our focus on usability, we start this generation off with a new look and feel. And the new design is based on the vision of how different users in different roles can become even more productive, focus better on building strong relationships, maintain conversations, boost individual productivity, and support each other. So this is how it looks like. We have more updated color palettes, sharper images, and more minimalist shapes and icons. And the overall impression is a clean and sharp impression when using the software. We have a brand new and modern look with the goal of making data on the screen easier to respond. More flexibility in setting up what you want to focus on with a new sidebar that goes all the way down to the bottom of the screen. And in the sidebar, you will also be able to preview information about activities, documents, and emails, which means you will work faster and you save valuable time. And the navigator can be hidden and displayed only when using the mouse. And this provides more screen space for information, especially if you work on a smaller screen. And we also have a brand new search feature, making it easier and far more flexible to search for information. And this will come later, but it's also in the G9 plan. So the user experience is simply far better and far more efficient to work with. And this, of course, the UX design has been applied to the service application as well. The settings and maintenance module to administer your solution. And finally, your mobile devices. And we're coming back to this later on. So why a new look? Well, there's the first point of new users are coming to the workforce who are born digital and have different expectations for how a software should operate. But also the simple fact that trends and fashion evolves, and that's true in clothing, but also in software. And next, to visually see that something is changing is for the most of us a good thing. And we actually get feedback from customers saying that nothing has changed in 5 years, when we, of course, can point to hundreds of new features and functions that has changed since then. This is the very first release of a brand new generation, and it's our tradition to kick that off with a new look and feel. But most importantly, this new look has given us opportunity to provide improvements in the overall user experience using the new design and technologies that are available to us. So let's take a closer look and go live into SuperOffice. So welcome to SuperOffice 9.1. So this is a clean, modernized user interface, and the design choices we have made are an updated color palette, sharper images, and more minimalistic shapes and icons. And the overall impression we want to give is a clean and sharper impression when you look at the software. And we have simplified design to help you focus. It's not just the new colors and icons, but our new design aims at enhancing the experience of our existing users and meeting the expectations of a new digital generation of users. The new simplified design will help you focus on what's important, and you can take immediate actions on the CRM information you have available. So we can start by looking at how we've made the navigation more accessible. And there are small micro interactions for clearer navigation throughout the software. And for example, in the navigation bar, you'll see the icons change in color when you move your mouse over these. And in some cases provide more actionable information when you click, like in the diary, where you can go straight to the day you want to look at instead of first choosing the diary screen and then the day. And we've also tidied up the screen by removing some icons and functions from multiple places. For example, the toolbar at the bottom of the screen has been removed, but all functionality can still be accessed by pressing the New button at the top. Just one place to seek out whenever you want to create a new project, contact or company card, and when you want to initiate a new action. And the new drop-down menu is bigger and it's split into 2 columns for better readability. So we can also see even more information in a single screen with a new side panel that has replaced the mini card. So here we can see the details of the company, but if you go down to the contact, for example, the contact option now gives you a lot more information. Besides the person's contact details, you can also see the most recent activities connected to them, such as service requests, sales, follow-ups, and projects, giving you an instant overview in one place without having to navigate between the screens. And one of the most exciting developments here is a new feature that will give you an instant preview of any data line that is highlighted in your archives panel. So let's go to activities. And we find a document. So there's no need to guess. Find out what you're looking for immediately by using the preview feature to see the details of each activity or document that you highlight in the archive list. Another thing we can use here is what's called the next day, where we can see the next day in the diary, and I can also create a new task or a new appointment. Or I can navigate to the specific meeting. And you can also maximize your screen space, where you can collapse both the navigator and the side panel to maximize the view on your screen. We've seen that the majority of our users enjoy a full HD screen, so now you can maximize what you see to provide a screen view that can assist your productivity. You can also drag the screen space to fit what you want to see at any given time. SuperOffice 9.1 is much more flexible and gives you more control over what information you want to see, how, and where. So let's go back to the other card. And then we see that the navigator is sliding back. We also have more options to view the information available. That's new to SuperOffice, is that in all archives you can now filter your list easily and organize the information the way you want it to be displayed. For example, you can filter the list to show just what you're looking for. So we can go here, or we can just right-click, and here we can search for the different columns, or select more. And now you can see that we can actually sort and we can filter directly on emails, for example. Or we can organize the information in groups to get a better overview and to manage the information according to your work process. And here we can add type. And we can also choose to show the contacts. So here we can see the different customer meetings, and we can see the different contacts. So under here I can find all the customer meetings I had with Jan. And as we saw, we could add more and search for more columns to add, but we can also easily rearrange them here. And the sizing. So this will help you take a variety of immediate actions on the information you have in your CRM solution. So to summarize, you have more control over what and how you want to view your CRM information. It optimizes what you see on the screen by reducing noise and providing you with more screen space to work with. It helps you take a variety of immediate actions in the information you have in your CRM solution. And it helps you consume data more easily and act on it quicker. So with this next generation, we are also taking a bigger step into modern technologies and the future of CRM. And to do that, we are leaving a few things behind. First, the mobile application will be a brand new one and for the 9 interface only. And some of the features and services in G9 will only be available to those of you using the cloud. And as we move towards a cloud and web-based experience, we will also not be supporting the Windows application for G9, and that goes for travel and satellite as well. So you can continue to stay on the version you have right now, but you will not get any new releases to the Windows application. And finally, in the same manner as Microsoft have abandoned their old Internet Explorer 11 browser, we will no longer support it. To our knowledge, there are very few customers using this browser now, and we will urge everyone to swap to another more modern browser that supports the latest technologies for an optimal experience. And we mentioned something about mobile devices. And yes, we are starting Generation 9 for mobile clients with a brand new app and renaming it to SuperOffice Mobile CRM. And this app will only work with 9 and not support version 7 or 8 of SuperOffice CRM. And when you start Pocket CRM after you have been updated to version 9.1, users will be prompted to install the new mobile CRM application and taken to the App Store for iPhone or Android. And Pocket CRM is still available and will work for customers on earlier versions of SuperOffice and even those on 9. However, all new features will only be made available in the new mobile CRM app. For example, creating a new request will only be available on mobile CRM. And the first version of mobile CRM will be available for CRM Online users late June 2020. This will simply have the new color and design, and then later new features will be added. Which brings us to the question of what date will you get your hands on this first release of SuperOffice CRM version 9? As CRM Online customers, you will get the new version automatically. So we are starting with updating existing customers on the evening of 16th of June. And then for our following weeks, we will upgrade in waves so that everyone will be on 9.1 by the 1st of July. And if you run SuperOffice CRM on your own server, an on-site version will be available for download from August the 20th. Or of course, you can migrate to the cloud and get the latest version at any time. So when you log in the day you upgrade, you will also receive a pop-up with a link to our community where all the news is presented in more detail. Also, other news that we have on the roadmap will be made available or presented to you as options later in the year. Either way, rest assured that we will provide you with the relevant information every step of the way. And that's all. We are very excited about this start of a new generation, and we hope you will enjoy everything as much as we do too. Don't hesitate to ask if you have any questions or if you want more information regarding the upgrade. Please reach out to your contact person or partner, or you can also send us an email. And that's it for now. Thank you for joining us, and I wish you a super day.